Week before the dawn breaks open, coffee warming in my callous hands. The world keeps chasing after something, new faces, new nights, new quicksand. But I learned love ain't built on lightning, it's carved in wood that doesn't split. Every sunrise is a promise, and I choose her every day. I live with it, while some men hunt for easy stories and brag about the hearts they steal. I built a home on quiet loyalty, love the time the storms reveal. I watched her fight through winters, worn through the tired years and tear-stained nights. She never asked for gold or glory, just a man who stand and hold her tight. And I ain't perfect, never claimed it, my sins are heavy on the shelf. But loving her taught me the courage of being more than just myself. Where others run from roots and vows, I planted deeper when winds blew. Because real love ain't fire that burns, it's fire that stays and makes you new. And every day I stay is proof that choosing love is choosing truth. I choose her every sunrise, I choose her through the fight, I choose her when I'm wounded and when the world ain't right. While others chase the shadows of things that fade away, I choose her heart and promise every single day. Now the years sit softly on her shoulder, silver woven through her hair. I traced a map of time upon her, every line says I was there. And when the darkness crowds my vision, she's the lantern in my hand, a steady truth, a quiet anchor, the reason why I rise again. Let other men drown in their hunger, chasing things that don't remain. Out man who found his treasure and loving one through sun and rain. And every day I stay is proof that choosing love is choosing truth. I choose her every sunrise, I choose her through the fight, I choose her when I'm wounded and when the world ain't right. While others chase the shadows of things that fade away, I choose her heart and promise every single day. And my voice grows tired someday, if my hands shake when I pray, she'll know love was an accident, it was a choice I made each day. I choose her in the sunset, I choose her in the gray, I choose her when my heartbeat starts slowly fading away. Let the world forget my story, it's her I'll always say. I chose you then, I choose you now, and forever I will stay. There were nights I couldn't breathe, and every promise cracked like glass. I watched my strength dissolve to nothing, saw the future fading fast. I walked through rooms that felt like coffins, heard the walls whisper, this is the end. And even the mirror turned its eyes as if ashamed to call me friend. I thought the sky was made of thunder, that every prayer was just a lie. But I learned the darkest storms are honest. They teach you how to rise, not why. Some days I felt like empty pockets, hands that held nothing but air. And all the roads I walked in circles led me right back to despair. But there's a reason buried deeply, a truth steady as a steady flame, that even when I lost my footing, something held me just the same. There's a purpose in the breaking, in the silence, in the ache, a reminder whispered softly, every fall is what it takes. And though my faith once hit the ground, I swear I feel it coming round. When my faith fell to its knees, I learned strength ain't always loud. Sometimes hope is just the whisper that lifts you from the cloud. The world can crush your heartbeat, but it can't erase your name. There's purpose in the struggle and refuge in the flame. There were mornings I woke trembling, with nothing left inside to fight. But step by step the path grew clearer, shadows bending in the light. Every tear became a lesson, every loss a quiet guide. And though I feared the empty heavens, I was never left outside. Now I stand on firmer ground, with scars that speak instead of me, proof that purpose carries those who once fell to their knees. And though my faith once hit the ground, I swear I feel it coming round. When my faith fell to its knees, I learned strength ain't always loud. Sometimes hope is just the whisper that lifts you from the cloud. The world can crush your heartbeat, but it can't erase your name. There's purpose in the struggle and refuge in the flame. I found truth I couldn't see, that every broken piece of life still fits where it should be. When my faith fell to its knees, I thought the story's end was near. But purpose pulled me from the shadows and wiped away the fear. I rise with deeper courage now, a man reborn by destiny. For every fall I ever knew was shaping who I'd be. 18, the world felt heavy, too big for shoulders, still learning to stand. The test turned blue, her hands turned trembling, and life rewrote what she had planned. The father ran like dust in daylight, left her crying on the kitchen floor. Whispers followed her through hallways, every stair a little more. But her mama held her tightly, said you're stronger than you know. And in that moment, fear and courage took their places toe to toe. Went by like storm clouds marching, doctors' rooms and sleepless tears. She learned to breathe through judgments harsh and fight the weight of strangers' sneers. Nights were long and filled with shadows, doubts that curled around her bed, but the heartbeat in her belly sang a song of hope instead. Her daddy fixed the broken crib, her sister set the baby clothes. A family bending round her pain to live the life she chose. And though she felt the world collide, she found her fire deep inside. At 18, she became a mother, holding on through every storm. With trembling hands she shaped tomorrow, protecting where her heart was born. The world can judge what it don't carry, but strength is found in moments raw. At 18, she rose from ashes, defying every whispered flaw. Now sunrise paints a window softly, a baby's cry replaces fear. She rocks the child with quiet pride and wipes away a braver tear. Her dreams didn't die, they shifted like rivers bending through the land. She learned the finest kind of courage comes from pain you didn't plan. And though her heart still breaks at times, she stands unbroken by the fight. A young girl turned into a warrior who chose her child, chose the light. And though she felt the world collide, she found her fire deep inside. At 18, she became a mother, holding on through every storm. With trembling hands she shaped tomorrow, protecting where her heart was born. The world can judge what it don't carry, but strength is found in moments raw. At 18, she rose from ashes, defying every whispered flaw. Someday her child will understand why strength looks soft in open hands, how battles lost and battles won were fought for love, one mother strong. At 18, she became a mother, turned her fear into a flame. She learned that broken roads still lead to places worth the shame. Now she walks with steady footsteps, a heart rebuilt, a life set free. At 18, she faced the darkness and chose who she would be. walk the same worn floor, steel-toed boots and tired bones, grease and dust in every wrinkle, sweat carved deep like ancient stones. The tattered clock above his workbench takes the truth he's come to know. The days aren't lost, they're traded slowly for the life you choose to grow. He's watched the seasons stain the window, seen young men come and old men fade, but he stayed steady through the storms, a living know that effort's paid. His hands were built from stubborn patience, holding bowls like sacred vows. Time shaped him like a silent sculptor, turning youth to weathered brows. He fixed machines and broken engines, but his real craft was something more, building pride from honest labor, leaving footprints on the floor. Every tick-tock in the rafters marked another sacrifice, a father's dreams, a man's devotion, years exchanged at working price. And though the world outside runs fast, he found his purpose meant to last. The clock on the workshop wall tells a story of his spine, every second forged in fire, every minute shaped in time. While others chased the easy road, he held the line through rise and fall. 40 years, one man, one truth, written by that ticking wall. Now silver threads run through his hair, but fire still burns behind his eyes. He wipes the bench at close of day, breathing in familiar skies. He wonders if the clock remembers all the nights he stayed till dawn, all the times he fixed the future just to keep his family strong. He knows he's earned his place in silence, built from sweat and grit and grace, a legacy of quiet thunder time itself could not erase. And though the world outside runs fast, he found his purpose meant to last. The clock on the workshop wall tells the story of his spine, every second forged in fire, every minute shaped in time. While others chased the easy road, he held the line through rise and fall. 40 years, one man, one truth, written by that ticking wall. And when the clock strikes closing hour, he'll walk out slow with quiet power, a man whose story needs no fame, for time itself recalls his name. The clock on the workshop wall still keeps beating like a drum. It sings of all the years he gave and all the years he's yet to come. A monument of honest toil, a lifetime echo in the call. 40 years, one legacy, written by that ticking wall. cracked and faded, just like the years they left behind. Two brothers born of sweat and soil, but torn apart by wounded pride. The younger left with rage on fire, swearing never to return. But years carved deeper truths in men, and distance teaches hearts to yearn. So he stood before the farmhouse door, hands trembling as he grieved, afraid to face the ghost of choices he once made and still believe. Inside the room, the older brother lay quiet like the dying sun. His breath was thin, his eyes were heavy, a battle fought and almost done. He didn't speak, just watched the doorway where the shadow of his kin appeared. Old memories blurred with dust and sorrow, old anger slowly disappeared. The younger whispered broken stories of foolish pride and years he lost, of empty towns and aching winters, each one ending with a cost. Sometimes words are far too small for love that rises after fall. And dust and forgiveness fill the air as two lost brothers met again. No speeches made, no loud regrets, just silence healing wounded men. A lifetime buried in the ground, but truth still found a way to rise. Dust and forgiveness side by side, soft as tears and tired eyes. Calloused hand, the one that taught him right from wrong, the one that once felt hard as iron, now fragile as a fading song. A single tear fell on the bedsheet and something shifted in the room. The weight of years grew lighter slowly, like springtime breaking through a tomb. And when the older drew his last breath, a quiet peace replaced the pain. As if forgiveness whispered softly, brothers find their home again. Sometimes words are far too small for love that rises after fall. Dust and forgiveness fill the air as two lost brothers met again. No speeches made, no loud regrets, just silence healing wounded men. A lifetime buried in the ground, but truth still found a way to rise. Dust and forgiveness side by side, soft as tears and tired eyes. Sometimes the hardest roads we walk are back to doors we should have knocked. And sometimes heaven lets us see what pride once stole from family. Dust and forgiveness take their place in hearts once hardened in a stone. Two brothers mended in the dusk, one stayed, one traveled back alone. But in that room at end of day, a love once lost was finally known. Dust and forgiveness carve their names in flesh and bone. sat beside the kitchen table where the sunlight used to fall. The bottle stood there like a shadow that once owned every room and wall. He stared at ghosts inside the glass. At nights he swore he'd never live. The screaming silence, broken promises, and all the things he couldn't give. He blamed the whiskey for the wreckage, for all the bridges he had burned, until the truth cut through the quiet. It wasn't whiskey, it was a hurt he never learned. He whispered names he once held dearly, names he chased away in fear. He touched the ring still on the counter, a relic of a better year. The mirror showed a hollow stranger, a man devoured from within, not by liquor or temptation, but by running from his skin. So he poured the bottle slowly out, watched the poison meet the ground, and felt the tremble of a battle where redemption might be found. And though the scars still sting like fire, he walks toward the man he'll sire. The bottle didn't break him, the memory in his chest did. A lifetime spent hiding from the pain he never read. Now he rises with the morning, one small victory at a time. A man rebuilding gently what he lost along the line. Now every day's a quiet fight, a choice to breathe, to stand again. He sweeps the floor, he mends the doorway, learns to call himself a friend. Some nights the weight feels like a mountain, ain't no craving scratch the door, but he's stronger than the emptiness that used to lay him on the floor. He keeps a photograph beside him, not a whiskey but a grace. The people who still choose to love him as he learns to take his place. And though the scars still sting like fire, he walks toward the man he'll sire. The bottle didn't break him, the memory in his chest did. A lifetime spent hiding from the pain he never read. Now he rises with the morning, one small victory at a time. A man rebuilding gently what he lost along the line. For healing ain't a perfect line, it's choosing hope one day at a time. The bottle didn't break him, it only showed the buried truth. A soul in need of gentler battles, a heart still fighting for its youth. Now the sunrise finds him stronger, with trembling hands but steady sight. A man who builds a better life, from every shadow turned to light. lantern's trembling glow. Every line held pieces of her warmth he never learned to show. He planned to play it on her birthday, soft and slow beneath the stars. But life don't wait for hearts afraid of letters kept in mason jars. She slipped away one quiet morning before he found the strength to speak. And now the chords he meant for her are all he plays when nights turn weak. The hills behind the chapel, where the grass sways like a sigh. The wind becomes his only witness as he lifts his voice to the sky. He sings a song he never gave her, the one she carried in his chest. Notes of love he left unspoken, words he tried but never pressed. He swears the breeze grows warmer gently, as if the lean to hear, as if her soul so soft and patient still walks the world when he is near. And though she's gone beyond his touch, his heart still sings of her too much. He sings a song she never heard, letting every chord confess. He sends it drifting past the treetops, hoping angels do the rest. For love don't die when breath is gone, it lingers in the spoken word. So every night he fills the dark with a song she never heard. Years have carved his face with memory, silver woven through his hair. But still he climbs that same quiet hillside, carrying the love still there. He sets his hand upon the gravestone, lets the silence guide his tune. The same old melody of longing sung beneath the fading moon. And though his voice grows rough and fragile, the truth within it stays the same. A love that lived beyond the ending, a song that bears her name. And though she's gone beyond his touch, his heart still sings of her too much. He sings a song she never heard, letting every chord confess. He sends it drifting past the treetops, hoping angels do the rest. For love don't die when breath is gone, it lingers in the spoken word. So every night he fills the dark with the song she never heard. And when he takes his final breath, she'll meet him with the missing song. For love outlives the passing world, it blooms where souls are stirred, and she'll embrace the man who sang the song she never heard. wipes the fog from the old cracked glass. Morning light cutting through the room. He sees the boy he used to be, buried far beneath the gloom. Silver threads now mark his hair, and lines carve stories on his face of battles fought in silent nights, of dreams he chased but couldn't trace. He used to fear the man he'd be, afraid of failing, lost in doubt. But every scar beneath his skin tells him what life was all about. He studies every mark with patience, each wrinkle learned, each shadow known. The mirror holds his broken seasons, it shows the strength he's slowly grown. Mistakes he made still haunt his memory, choices carved in rough design. But through the storms he never yielded, just learned to bend instead of shine. He whispers, son, you turned out human, to the face staring back at him. Not proud of all the roads he took, but proud he made it to the rim. And though the years cut deep and wide, there's peace in knowing what survived. Scars in the mirror tell the truth of broken roads and stolen youth, of every fall, of every climb, of wounds that shape the ties of time. He breathes and nods at who he sees, a man rebuilt through memories. Scars in the mirror never lie, they're proof he lived, not proof he died. His head with steadier eyes, the kind that know the cost of pain. He's learned that healing isn't quick, it's choosing hope again and again. He sees a man he tried to bury, the one who loved, who broke, who bled, the one who lost more nights than daylight, but rose from ashes in his stead. And with a quiet step he whispers, I've walked through hell and made it through. The mirror doesn't show regret, it shows the man he grew into. And though the years cut deep and wide, there's peace in knowing what survived. Scars in the mirror tell the truth of broken roads and stolen youth, of every fall, of every climb, of wounds that shape the ties of time. He breathes and nods at who he sees, a man rebuilt through memories. Scars in the mirror never lie, they're proof he lived, not proof he died. Every mark he finds, a map of where he's crossed the lines. And thanks to roads that cut him deep, for teaching strength he learned to keep. Scars in the mirror shine tonight, not as wounds but guiding light. For every loss and every bruise was shaping him in quiet hues. He stares and finally understands, these scars were caused by his own hand. Scars in the mirror softly say you found yourself along the way. Parked his truck by the crooked fence where time once flowed like summer rain. The trees were smaller than his memory, and every hill had lost a grain. The older road looked worn and quiet, a ribbon fading into dust. But somewhere deep beneath the silence lived a boy he used to trust. Barefoot dreams and scraped up knees, a world unbroken, rough and free. And as he stood there in the twilight, he swore that boy was still in reach. He walked past the rusty box, past the barn with its leaning door. He felt the years press on his shoulders like ghosts he'd carried to this shore. Every step he took grew softer, as if the past was breathing in. Every sigh whispered welcome, every breeze a long-lost kin. He saw himself in fading echoes, running wild in open fields. A child who thought the whole world waited beyond the spinning wagon wheels. And though he's grown and far from then, the boy will still calls again. The boy on the dirt road never died. He's running somewhere deep inside, through dusty lanes and amber light, through every wrong and every right. No matter where the man may roam, his roots still whisper, this is home. The boy on the dirt road still survives the heartbeat of his older life. He stopped beside the old oak tree, carved initials barely there. He traced them with a trembling finger, felt childhood rising in the air. He laughed at all the simple moments, he cried for things he couldn't save, for friends who left, for dreams that drifted, for promises that grown can't brave. But as the sun sank low behind him, he breathed the truth he long denied, that every man returns in spirit to where his younger heart resides. And though he's grown and far from them, the boy will still calls again. The boy on the dirt road never died. He's running somewhere deep inside, through dusty lanes and amber light, through every wrong and every right. No matter where the man may roam, his roots still whisper, this is home. The boy on the dirt road still survives the heartbeat of his older You can leave a place for decades, but it never leaves your bones. And sometimes all a man needs is to hear the echo of his own. The boy on the dirt road stands again, a shadow dancing with a man, through shrinking trees and shorter miles. He walks restored by old exile, past the dust of childhood call. He answers softly, I recall. The boy on the dirt road still remains a lantern in the man he became. of cedar wood. Her rocking chair still gently sways. He swears he hears her in the hallway, like she never went away. The coffee cup she always favored sits untouched beside the sink. It's in the quiet he feels her most, in every breath he dares to think. Grief crawls slow along the floorboards like dust that settles without sound. He walks through rooms that feel abandoned, yet somehow still are holy ground. He starts to talk into the shadows, soft confessions meant for her. The silence answers with a warmth he never thought he'd feel again for sure. He learns that loss ain't just an ending, it's learning where the love now lives. Not in the footsteps down the hallway, but in the memories it gives. At night he lays beside her pillow, traces threads where dreams once slept, and finds that love, though torn by death, still whispers truths he never kept. And though the world believes she's gone, her voice within him lingers on. When the silence starts to speak, it says her love was never weak. It feels the cracks the night performs, it warms the cold and breaking storms. Though her footsteps left the floor, her heart still beats behind his door. When the silence starts to speak, he knows her love still walks the weak. The lantern on the table, the one she bought in younger days, and in the flicker of the flame, he swears he sees her gentle gaze. Her laughter echoes through the stillness, a memory carved in bone and soul. And though the bed feels far too empty, her spirit keeps the man whole. He learned that love survives the fate but bold. And though the world believes she's gone, her voice within him lingers on. When the silence starts to speak, it says her love was never weak. It fills the cracks the night performs, it warms the cold in breaking storms. Though her footsteps left the floor, her heart still beats behind his door. When the starts to speak, he knows her love still walks the weak. Cross into the dawn, where grief and longing both are gone. And she'll be waiting by the gate, proof that love outruns all fate. When the silence starts to speak, it turns his sorrow into peace. It tells him death can't steal what's true, it only changes how love moves. He'll hold her voice until he sees the place where souls find rest and ease. When the silence starts to speak, her love is all he'll ever keep. There were nights I broke my own reflection, fist clenched tight against the truth. I blame the world for every wound, for every ghost that stole my youth. But anger's just a loaded weapon, pointing inward till you bleed. A wildfire burning through the fences built to tame the wildest sea. I walked in circles made of thunder, roaring storms I couldn't tame. Not knowing I was both the lightning and the hand that fed the flame. I tried to drown the rising fury, but rage swims deeper than the tide. It waits in shadows, cold and patient, till you've nowhere left to hide. I heard the ones who stood beside me pushed away the light they gave. They're thinking strength was forged in fire, when real strength is learning to behave. So I faced the mirror trembling, met the man I feared to see. A broken soul with jagged edges begging for a chance to breathe. And though the storm walks on my bones, I learned the fight begins at home. The storm inside of me was louder than the world outside. A hurricane with no direction, a wounded man too scared to cry. But I'm learning now to rise again, to break the chains I forged in fear. The storm inside of me is calm enough to hear. I took a step toward gentler choices, walked the road where wisdom waits. Found peace in silence, breathing patience, strength in holding back the weight. I learned that anger's just a mirror, showing pain you never named. And healing comes from slow forgiveness of the man you once became. Now the thunder rolls much softer, doesn't shake me like before. For I've learned the greatest victory is choosing who I fight no more. And though the storm once on my bones, I learned the fight begins at home. The storm inside of me was louder than the world outside. A hurricane with no direction, a wounded man too scared to cry. But I'm learning now to rise again, to break the chains I forged in fear. The storm inside of me is calm enough to hear. The storm will break again, but when you stand and choose to see, you learn to set your own soul free. The storm inside of me no longer takes control of night. I breathe before the anger speaks. I walk toward mercy, not the fight. And though the thunder still remains, it echoes now with clarity. For I've tamed the storm inside and found the man I'm meant to be. He sits on the porch where the boards still side. Old boots quiet on the weathered floor. His fingers tremble on the strings he's known longer than the name he once wore. The sun sinks low behind the hills, a fiery trail of gold and red. He breathes it in like an old goodbye, a whisper from the life he led. No crowds to cheer, no lights to shine, just dust that rises with the breeze. But the song he hums is carved in time, a final prayer to set him free. He remembers nights of younger bones, when every road felt built for him. Loves he chased and loves he lost, songs that faded soft and thin. His voices crack like desert earth, but truth grows best where cracks appear. He sings for those he held too long and those he wished had stayed near. The wind curls gently around his chords as if to take the melody, and somewhere deep inside his chest, a piece he never thought he'd see. And he knows the day is closing fast, but some songs only bloom at last. This is the last sound of sunset, a quiet farewell to the man I've been. I pour my life in every note, let the fading light forgive my sins. If the night takes me before I'm done, let these chords echo where I've gone. This is the last sound of sunset, still singing when I'm gone. The shadows stretch across the yard, long and thin like memories. He feels the weight of every year, but carries it with dignity. He plays the tune his mother loved, the one his father whistled low. In every strum their voices rise, a choir only he can know. The world grows softer with the dust, the colors bleed into the night. And though his hands grow tired now, his heart still burns with quiet light. And he knows the day is closing fast, but some songs only bloom at last. This is the last sound of sunset, a quiet farewell to the man I've been. I pour my life in every note, let the fading light forgive my sins. If the night takes me before I'm done, let these chords echo where I've gone. This is the last sound of sunset, still singing when I'm gone. They're just the door where peace is kept. If this is where my road turns cold, let my song be what holds. This is the last sound of sunset, but my story doesn't die tonight. Every scar and every memory turns to embers in the fading light. And when the stars replace the fire, I'll drift beyond the horizon's line, with the last sound of sunset still whispering it was mine. Mm-hmm.